Hi, and welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're going to take the watch that we built in episode 2 and improve its timing. I'm really lucky that I had a friend at work who has a timegrapher, which is an instrument for measuring how accurate a timepiece is, and we can use the timegrapher to get our Miyota mechanism to be as accurate as we can get it. The manufacturer states that I think it's about 30 seconds plus or minus a day for this mechanism. It's a great mechanism. Can we make it more accurate? Let's see. Okay, so the watch is running beautifully. I've noticed it's running a little fast. So I have a friend who has a timegrapher and he lent it to me. And you can see that the watch is running a little bit quick. So let's see if we can adjust the time and get a better reading. So we're going to need to open the case back. That's not too much of a problem. Use the case back opening tool. We can make some small adjustments. Really want to try and minimize or make small adjustments, put it on the timegrapher and see where we're at. Be careful here not to scratch the back. So we're just going to open it up a little bit. Nice snug fit on there. Just want to. There we go. Okay, and now we can use the Magic 8 ball. I'm using a Bergeon 8008 rubber ball. It's a really cool tool. It's a soft rubber ball that opens the back on screw style watch backs, and it generally doesn't scratch. I've slipped a couple times with the case back opener, so I prefer using this. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to take off the case back. I'm actually going to leave it kind of face down because I really don't want to get dust in there. Okay, so the adjustment is going to be made on this lever. And you can see there's a minus and a plus. So we want to go a tiny bit slower now. The trick is going to be to get this to move without moving it much. And also, just trying to get I don't want to get down here. Okay, so I really don't want to slip here. This is going to be very important. So you can see the direction I want to go in. It's just towards the minus. So I'm going to put my case back on. Okay, I'm not going to tighten it. And put it in the timegrapher again. Now, I borrowed the timegrapher with no instructions, so I was really operating on trial and error. And it is a process. You make an adjustment, and then you measure. And it does take several attempts. You're going to go backwards and forwards, take a measurement, measure again, and then measure again, measure again. And sometimes it goes horribly wrong. This is a great example of where I slipped too much, but eventually you're going to get it into the ballpark. In the end, the amount of time to adjust the watch was probably somewhere in the order of 20 to 30 minutes. It is very much an iterative process. You need to go backwards and forwards, measure, try again. It's relatively easy to slip. It's small parts, you want to just apply uniform pressure, but it's possible, and you can improve the accuracy of the watch. The best advice during this process is to just take your time. Don't worry too much if you go off the board. At various times I was almost a minute per day off. Not great. Just be patient, make a small adjustment, measure again, another small adjustment, measure again, and you get it in the ballpark. I'm really happy with the results on this. In the end, I got it pretty dialed in. Now, remember, the timegrapher is going to measure in different orientations, and I measured in a couple of orientations and got anywhere from plus or minus 3 or 4 seconds to this reading, which was great. In actual fact, the watch loses about 3 seconds a day, and I'm really happy with that. Wow, what a journey. So we've built our own watch, and we've made it more accurate. I couldn't be happier with the results. This is a really cool project. It was really enjoyable. There were bits of it that were tricky, but that's okay because the end result was great and I'm really happy with the watch. I've been wearing it a lot. It's accurate, keeps good time, looks great. So that's it really. Let's have a look at a couple of pictures and hopefully you will join us again. If you like this content, please leave a comment below and let me know what else you'd like to see for sort of beginner watchmaking. And please like and subscribe. Thanks, and hopefully I will see you next time.